let's look at some of the basic features of Excel. Excel is a spreadsheet program. In essence, a spreadsheet is an electronic document organized in columns and rows that allows you to store and manipulate data. Spreadsheets can be very simple and included on a single page, or complex, including several sheets of information. First, opening Excel will land you on the Excel Start screen. If you had previously used Excel files, they would appear in the Recent Files section. To start a new Excel workbook, choose the blank workbook. This will open a new sheet that is comprised of grids. We're going to break down the different elements of a blank workbook so you can better navigate and understand Excel. First, let's look at the very top row where it says File, Home, Insert, Page Layout, Formulas, Data, Review, and View. This is called the ribbon. It allows you to access different commands within Excel. Within each ribbon tab, there are different groups of commands that relate to the tab. It's important to be familiar with the different tools and options inside each ribbon tab so you can easily navigate within Excel. At the very end of the ribbon is a box that says Tell Me. This is a search tool within Excel. It can help you search for and find information, such as formulas. We'll learn more about formulas later. Go ahead and look at the grid area of your worksheet. You'll notice that going across the very top are letters, and going down the very left-hand side are numbers. The letters and numbers help us navigate. Columns are identified by letters and go up and down vertically. Rows are identified by numbers and go across, left and right, horizontally. Each of the individual boxes is called a cell. A cell is simply the intersection of a column and a row. To identify a cell, you first identify the column and then the row. So it would be appropriate to say that this cell is C10, but not 10C. When you click on a cell, it will be highlighted by a green box. You can tell what cell has been highlighted by looking in the name box. The name box simply tells you which cell or cells you have selected. Near the bottom of the page, you should see tabs labeled as Sheet 1, Sheet 2, and Sheet 3. Excel sometimes automatically opens 3 sheets when you create a new workbook, but don't be surprised if you only have 1 sheet. Worksheets or sheets include a single page of information. They can be renamed by right-clicking on them and choosing Rename. You can navigate between sheets by clicking on their corresponding tabs. Together, the sheets create an Excel workbook. You can change how you see your data by changing the worksheet view. The commands to change views are near the bottom right of the workbook, to the left of the slider that indicates the view size. Normal view is the default view and shows data in grids. Page layout view shows how your sheet would look when printed. You may need to adjust your headers and footers in order to make your sheet fill the page as desired. Page break view shows you how your sheets would look with page breaks in them. This is more helpful when printing, as you may want specific information grouped together. Finally, let's look at saving your Excel workbook. On the ribbon, locate the tab that says File. This will open the Backstage view where you will find options for saving as well as printing and exporting your workbook. For a new workbook, choose Save As. This will allow you to navigate your computer and locate the specific location where you want to save your document. It is important to choose this location carefully, as files can be easily lost or forgotten if they are not organized. Make sure to name your document with a descriptive name that adequately describes your work. This will also help prevent your files from being lost or forgotten. Save As will also allow you to rename your worksheet if you want to keep the previous version unchanged. For workbooks that have already been saved, you can simply choose Save. Save will record all changes to the file you have already named in the same exact space and folder you have established. To close Excel, click the red dot in the top left of the workbook. If it asks you if you want to save, you can make an educated choice based on your last save, changes you've made, and further plans for the document. This brief tutorial explained how to navigate Excel. It identified the ribbon, explained basic spreadsheet navigation, explained sheets and views, and described how to save files using Excel.